Hello, my name is Holly, and I will be a Rotary Outbound Exchange student for the 2016 through 17 year for District 5580. During that time, I plan to make some vlogs, and this is my dog Julie, by the way. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. I'll probably do 5-minute videos for each week, and I definitely will have a writing blog online somewhere. I don't know. Might be WordPress, but I'm not sure yet. Hey Julie. And I'm going to go, I'm a senior, so I will be leaving after I graduate. I'm perfectly fine with that because that way I will not be rusty for college. I also don't know which college I'm going to. I'll find that out in April, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so my exchange journey, journey started in about 8th grade. I realized then I really wanted to become an exchange student due to someone else who, I always wanted to write for the newspaper. I've been writing for the newspaper for 3 years now, but before that, there was someone else who was writing for the paper, and she wrote about how she was going to become an exchange student. Well, that's what put the idea into my head, and it soon became clear to me that it was not going to work out. But my junior year, I realized, hey, I still really want to become an exchange student. And at this point in time, it could work out. I thought that it could work out, and so I wasn't sure at first, but I happened to be sitting in the coffee shop at a table that was next to some Rotary members, and I could tell by their conversations that they were from Rotary. So I said, hey, I want to become an exchange student through Rotary, and turns out I was talking to the future president of our club, but he gave me the contact information of the youth exchange officer for our club, and I started emailing him around, I think it was in March, and then in April we met up and he went over with my parents, this is how it's gonna work, and he told me how it was gonna work too, and come August, I get the short form. The short form was pretty simple and easy fill. It was like your address, your contact information, what 12 countries would you choose right now, that sort of stuff. And then I had my club interviews at the end of September. Club interviews for me weren't that scary because I knew the people who were interviewing me. And now one of them is a lawyer, and he knows how to grill, and he knows how to get people trapped in situations they don't want to be trapped in. But I think he did kind of try to do that to me, but he also didn't get me too far in with that. So they asked me some questions like, what would you do if you were in these really difficult situations while abroad? And then I got the long form. The long form was not as easy as the short form. So here's some tips when filling out the long form. First off, when you schedule your appointments, you really should write down you most likely have them scheduled all in 1 week. Write down which appointment is at which time. Otherwise, you might have to call the office 5 times, like I did. And also, when filling the forms, make sure the doctor fills them out correctly. Go in there knowing how long you've been a member of the clinic, look over the papers while you're there, because there are a million different ways you can mess up. And trust me, trying to coordinate picking up the papers again is not easy. That's what I had to do, but in the end it was worth it. And also, talk to your parents about getting a birth certificate copy of an official one. And you also will have to get a letter of recommendation if you currently are learning a language at school. And so eventually I did get the long form finished, but before I got it finished, I had my district interviews. I didn't have it at the same time as most applicants because both of my parents were out of the town the weekend that it was supposed to happen, but there was 2 other applicants there, and basically it's split up into 4 rotations. You see, this is for District 5580, Central States Rotary. But the first part for me was just the director for 5580 going over the basic information with my parents. She asked which countries I want to go to. I don't know if that has to say in where I'm going. But And then, yeah, it was basically just the simple information there. Then I had my parents were interviewed by the others, and then I went to get the information, or I went to get quiz on my political knowledge, and they were just checking to make sure I knew what was going on in the world. I thought it was fun because I read New York Times articles for fun about politics, and I want to go into international relations, and the person interviewing me was super nice. And then I had the big district interview, and that wasn't bad. After having my club interview, they have like they want to see like how I would interact with a host family. We had an exchange student, so they used her as a basis for questions a lot, but we had an exchange student a couple of years ago, and they do have that one question of what would you do in this situation. I've read a lot of travel blogs, so the question they gave me wasn't that tough, because it was like, what would you do if you had to spend a night in an airport unexpectedly? I've read articles about sleeping in an airport, so that wasn't too scary. That wasn't too scary of a scenario for me. And then after that, I think we got all my forms turned in, and then I got my invite to the official Facebook group for a district on December 13th. It was like around 7 o'clock, I think. Then a few hours later, 11:45 p.m., I got my official Rotary acceptance letter. Hey, Curry. I don't know if he wants to say hi, but this is my cat. He's older than me. Okay, I'll let you go. Yeah, so that's when I got my official letter. I was extremely excited. I was crying because I didn't know I could become an exchange student for so long, so it was really exciting to find out that this was actually happening. And then after that, I got to go to my Rotary club, my local Rotary club, and be presented as the outbound exchange student for next year. And the Rotary clubs are actually really fun. And the next step is I'm going to find out which country I'm going to. I don't know if this is just a Central States thing, because I've heard other Central States students say that this happened to them as well, but you get to pick 12 countries. I didn't get to rank them, which was a bit of a surprise for me. I did not have much of a say in where I was going, because if you go after you graduate, there will be so many countries you can't go to because of your age. So basically, it was my parents ruling out which countries they did not want me going to. But I'm not complaining. I'm really excited to be going. No, even if, yeah, I think my countries are Denmark, the Faroe Islands, Greenland, Poland, the Philippines, India, Hungary, Serbia, the Netherlands, Sweden, Latvia, Lithuania. So I'm pretty sure that's it. And those are the ones I could be sent to. Oh, Julie. I really have no clue where I'll be going at this point, because, yeah, they haven't told us any, they don't really give you any hints beforehand, except right here I kind of will get a hint by my roommates when I go to the conference where I'll find out, which is 1 month from now, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so I think I'll make a vlog after that video, and I'm very excited to keep on going with this process, and yeah, thank you for watching.